For sure. Say flights to the soul group, mommy.
Flight.
Yeah, we in this motherfucker. Right now, the motherfucking moon has just slid into Aquarius. So right now, that little transparent energy that y'all was feeling at the moment, now it's getting ready to shift. It might haven't did a full shift yet, but you're gonna feel the impact once it get fully into Aquarius. Now, for the most part, what does this mean? Moon in Aquarius. Moon in Aquarius means right now we're gonna be reacting and responding to what's new. We're not going to be wanting to be fixated in any type of routine. And that's going to be the stubbornness. See, look, all fixed signs play out stubborn energy. So that's what you need to know. But they play out the stubborn energy in their own way. So, the negative attribute of it could be stubbornness, but the positive attribute of it could be consistency. So for the most part, see, air is not fixated by nature, by default. So you know what I'm saying? Once you start to get into explaining a fixated air sign, right? Then you're gonna have to rise the stubbornness to a higher level, and it's not necessarily backed and supported by any physical means. So this makes Aquarius stubborn in thought, stubborn in idea. So when you get a person who's stubborn in thought, this is a person who can get fixated into never wanting to portray what you're trying to have them look like. So for an example, the moment you get into a situation where you want to look at an Aquarius as being predictable, that's when Aquarius is going to be unpredictable. So they're stubborn in their own thoughts. So for the most part, you can count on an Aquarius to be unpredictable. You see what I'm saying? So that becomes their predictability. That becomes what they become predictable of. You can predict an Aquarius to be unpredictable. You get what I'm saying? And then the rest of the fixed signs got their own type of elemental energies when it comes to that also, when it comes to the fixed signs. So keep that in mind. But when we talk about the moon in Aquarius right here, this is going to give you the necessary energy to react and respond to socializing or communicating or relating in some type of way. But you're going to be doing it in your own unique and original way. Or it may be harder for you to do that based upon you having a fixed sun, moon, or ascendant. Now, if your sun, moon, and ascendant is in Taurus, Scorpio, which is actually the sun right now, so all the fixed signs is at war, which would be Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leos. This is a clash. So if you got a sun, moon, and ascendant in one of these signs right now, this is energies that you're gonna have to learn from, that you're gonna have to overcome an obstacle from, or you're going to have to align yourself with in some type of way, shape, or form. So keep that in mind. So when we talk about the moon, we're not really reacting to what the moon really even like to react to. Remind you, the moon just slid out of a space it didn't even like to be in. So now it has to gather its thoughts. She has to gather her thoughts. She has to gather her emotions and feelings back to her state of feeling comfortable again. So it may be a little erratic. That's like you just waking up. So you all startled. You all like, you know what I'm saying? It takes a little moment for you to collect everything together. So that little moment might be a little frustrating moment. Might have a little minor headache for you getting up out the bed too fast. Things like that. So for the most part, that's like the moon in Aquarius. So right now, she's not able to react and respond to communicating, analyzing. She's not able to react and respond to connecting. My bad. I'm trying to drive and shit. But that's my point. She's only able to react and respond to analyzing and communicating. She's not able to react and respond to connection, family, feelings, vibrations. So she's not even really caring about that right now. So it's a little frustrating time. So when we talk about reacting and responding, we're not doing that with emotions right now. We're not really being caring. We're not really being concerning. We're really reacting and responding to information, logic, rationality, individuality, originality. You know what I'm saying? And we may even start, once it get rooted in to Aquarius, we're going to start reacting and responding to being rebellious or opposing in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Just for the sake of being unique and original. So you have to keep that in mind. We're going to find ourselves reacting and responding to changing, rebelling, or opposing against someone else's emotional state or someone else's idea that we end up gaining an emotional state about, because it's still in the moon. So we're not dealing with the emotions, but it's still in the realm of the reality of emotions. So we're going to find ourselves trying to rationalize and come up with logic based upon the emotions, which which takes us out the emotions, but for the most part, it takes us out of it in a stubborn way. So the point we end up developing a firm mentality at the moment, but the mentality could be directed towards new information, new gadgets, and shit like that. And the way that this communication is going to come out, the way this uniqueness, verbal type of vomit come out of everybody's mouth is going to come out in a very dark way. So everybody is going to find themselves reacting and responding to wanting to express information and new knowledge and new technology about shit that's about the 8th house, which where's the sun is at right now, Scorpio. So everybody developing new information and wisdom about taboo things that people don't necessarily normally talk about on a day-to-day basis and shit like that. So keep that in mind. All the 8th house and scorpionic type shit is the shit that everybody is expressing their information and shit is new information about and shit like that. So, you know, I gotta go settle my ass down and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Once we dealing with motherfucker rush hour and shit like that, this ain't the right time to be in the matrix and try to talk about some shit out of the matrix. You get your ass caught in the matrix real fast. So I'm out this motherfucker flight boss bitch air.